What is going on, everybody? Project Rodrod here, and it is time for racing and skills here in Salt Lake City. Just a quick reminder, don't forget to check out my Patreon for early access and exclusive content. Link on screen and in the description below. At the end of high jump and qualifying, this is your leaderboards going into racing. Son of a Digger in the lead with 68 points, Whiplash in second with 66, Crush Station in third with 64. These three trucks are the ones to keep an eye on at the moment, as they're the ones who are kind of leading the pack and have an opportunity to win it all. This is the racing bracket after qualifying. As you can see, Monster Rottweiler and Crush Station getting that bye run into the second round. So let's go ahead and get started with round one of racing. We're going to have Stone Crusher versus Gas Monkey Garage. Stone Crusher being the fourth fastest and Gas Monkey being the fifth fastest. Stone Crusher starting off his qualifying earlier today with a crash, so he wasn't able to get a time. But then same thing happened to Gas Monkey Garage in his second attempt, and so far it looks like Stone Crusher has the advantage, and he's on two wheels doing a bicycle, but he's going to be the winner, beating Gas Monkey Garage and advancing to the semifinal round. As now we have Whiplash versus Son of a Digger, who have raced before. Son of a Digger, I believe, has more wins over Whiplash on the season. Two wins over Whiplash on the season, or 3 wins, I should say. So he's 3-0 against Whiplash. Let's see if he has the same luck here in Salt Lake. And it's a really close race. It's going to come down to Son of a Digger taking the win and moving on to the semifinal round. He was actually the slowest qualifier tonight, given that he crashed in both attempts, but this is the bracket for the semifinal round. Son of a Digger continuing that 3-0 streak against Whiplash, so we're going to see a difference in the leaderboards at the end of this, but let's go ahead and get the first race of the semifinals started. Stone Crusher versus Monster Rottweiler. And again, Monster Rottweiler was your fastest qualifier tonight with a 14.16, although he did get a DNF in the on the second attempt. He did roll over, just like a few of these other trucks. So, and as I say that, Stone Crusher is flipping over, and he is done for. Monster Rottweiler taking the win easily away from Stone Crusher, 15.41 his time. Stone Crusher unfortunately rolling over yet again, going around the racetrack. So hopefully he's okay and we can get that inspected for skills. But next race and last race of the semifinals is Son of a Digger and Crush Station. They're underway now. Crush Station, second fastest qualifier with a 14.77, but so far they're looking pretty even. Should all come down to this last turn, and Son of a Digger is going to take it with a 14.86. Crush Station was losing it towards the end and just barely made it across the finish line, at least his first two front tires. So this is what the bracket looks like. As you can see, Son of a Digger and Monster Rottweiler are your finalists here in Salt Lake City. So it's time for the final round of racing. Who's going to get those 6 crucial points? Son of a Digger has an opportunity here to make that lead even bigger and go for his 3rd win of the season. He won race 1 and 2, lost race 3. That's when Whiplash won it, and now this is race 4. It all comes down to this final turn. Son of a Digger with a huge lead. It's no contest. Son of a Digger with a 14.01, the fastest time we've seen tonight. He is your racing winner in Salt Lake City. So now he has 3 racing wins on the season, and he's going to be jumping up in the leaderboard. So there is your racing bracket as a whole, and Son of a Digger looking now with 74 points in first place. Whiplash has a 6-point difference between herself and Son of a Digger. Crush Station, also the same thing. Him and Whiplash are tied now. So, quick word from our sponsor. Don't forget to check out W Energy. Use code Project Rodrod for 10% off of your order as we move on to skills. But Crush Station and Whiplash now sharing second place, so it's going to get interesting. We're going to see what happens. Stone Crusher coming out now for his first attempt, trying to go for a sky wheelie, flipping on his side, and now he's saving it back on all 4 tires. But Whiplash, both Whiplash and Son of a Digger, but Whiplash too was dominating all season, and now she's probably sweating a little bit because she can lose her spot and pretty much get eliminated from the season as a whole, both Arena and Stadium Series. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But Stone Crusher has finished his second attempt. Some nice cyclones. It all comes down to the scores, and a 7.245 for Stone Crusher. So not bad to start off. As Monster Mode Rottweiler comes out, your runner-up for racing and your fastest qualifier of the night. Gonna go for a nice wheelie here across the pad. He's on his side. Is he gonna power it out? A bit of a barrel roll. That was really impressive. And he's back on all 4 tires, so pretty good attempt. That should score pretty well with the judges. That was impressive as he goes for his second attempt. See what he's gonna try to go for here. Looks like he's gonna go for some cyclones or donuts. Nicely done. Weren't the longest donuts, but still donuts. One of my favorite moves personally. As we wait for his score. And Undead Elkins is receiving a 9.891 for his skills attempt. So I figured it'd score well. And he is now your new leader. That's going to be tough to beat. Gas Monkey Garage now coming out. I believe Ryan Hayward and Gas Monkey was the skills winner last time in Greensboro. And he won skills and freestyle. And I believe the high jump. So, I mean, he killed it, and look at that reverse flip. That was beautifully executed from one side to the other in a bit of a diagonal angle. That was very impressive by Ryan Hayward and Gas Monkey Garage. That should score extremely well, I would say. And some nice donuts to finish off his attempt. So, we're going to have to wait and see what the judges think. Waiting on that score. And a 9.811, so 0.8 points shy of the lead. Very unfortunate, but it was still a very impressive attempt. Monster Mode Rottweiler remains your leader. As Crushstation comes out, newly second place, or newly put in second place, I'm sure he'd love to come out and get a win, get those points, get ahead of Whiplash, because she's the only one in the way of him having second place solely to himself and getting that ticket into the World Finals and Season 3 of the Stadium Series. A nice bicycle, though, going across up and over the pad, across the pad. Now on the opposite side, he's going to ride it all the way across the track. It seems like nicely done, beautiful control. It all comes down to the second attempt, though. We've had, between Gas Monkey and Monster Mode Rottweiler, we've had some very impressive runs. So he's going to have to step it up, and a nice bicycle into a stoppy moonwalk, kissing the wall a little bit. Not sure if that'll hurt him. Not the longest moonwalk. We're just going to have to wait and see what the judges think. Not sure that it will be enough to take the lead. We're just going to have to wait and see. And a 7.894 for Crushstation. So not enough for the lead. Good enough for third place. As Whiplash comes out wanting to save her spot in second place and really get to first place, but the only one in her way is Son of a Digger, and a nice wheelie onto one wheel back to two, comboing it up with a stoppie and into a moonwalk. So a beautiful combo by Whiplash and Morales TCS. Score to beat is a 9.891 by Monster Mode Rottweiler. She needs to make up for those 6 points, though. This is the fourth stop. There's freestyle left, and then we have one last event in Wilkes-Barre that is going to be the deciding factor, the deciding show in this. So some nice donuts to finish up her attempt. We've been seeing a lot of donuts today. It seems like we're just waiting for the scores from the judges now. And a 9.475, so only good enough for third place, as Monster Mode Rottweiler still remains on top. And here comes your racing winner of the night, Son of a Digger. He was also the high jump winner of the day. That's really what helped him out with the points. But he's your racing winner, so 12 points on the day so far. And a beautifully executed reverse flip off of the log jump there. That was very nicely done by Son of a Digger in Arcanine 59, one of his signature moves. But let's see what else he can do. I know he wants to extend that lead and stay on top. I'm sure he was crushed last season. Monster Mode Rottweiler was the runner-up last season, but he was doing his best in Season 1, and what was that? He was trying his best to save it, and I don't even know what to call that move, but that was very impressive. We're just going to have to wait and see what the judges think. Going for a wild ride there. And a 9.264 for Son of a Digger, so it's not going to be enough to knock out Monster Mode Rottweiler. Monster Mode Rottweiler and Undead Elkins is your skills winner of the night. So this is the leaderboards for skills after that. You can see it's Rottweiler, Gas Monkey, then Whiplash, Son of a Digger, Crushstation, then Stone Crusher. So, see what's up with the leaderboard. Son of a Digger still in first with 77 points, but now Whiplash closing that gap from 6 to 5 points. Crushstation moving down to third, 2 points shy of tying for second again. So, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. We have one more event to go tonight, and that's going to be freestyle. Don't forget to check out my Patreon for exclusive content and early access. Link on screen and in the description below. And we will see you all in freestyle. Thank you so much for watching.